Imagine this: you're caught in a relationship where your autonomy feels compromised, your values are continually tested, and your emotional well-being hangs in the balance. It's a scenario many of us can relate to, but what if I told you there's a path to liberation? Stoicism, with its ancient yet timeless teachings, offers us a roadmap to navigate such complexities with clarity and resolve. Inspired by the words of Marcus Aurelius, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." We're about to embark on a transformative journey, one that leads us to recognize when it's time to relationships that no longer serve our growth and happiness. Today, we embark on a journey through Stoic philosophy, exploring 11 signs that signal the need to part ways with individuals in our lives. Join me as we delve into timeless wisdom, empowering ourselves to cultivate authentic relationships aligned with our values and aspirations. 1. Manipulation or control. In Stoicism, autonomy is highly valued, as it aligns with the idea of being the master of oneself. When you're being manipulated or controlled in a relationship, it directly compromises your autonomy, which is essential for personal growth and well-being. Signs of manipulation or control can manifest in various ways, such as constant criticism, diminishing self-esteem, or isolation from friends and family. These behaviors not only erode your confidence but also trap you in a cycle of dependence where your decisions and actions are dictated by someone else. Recognizing these signs is crucial, as it marks the first step toward liberation. Although ending such a relationship may be daunting, it's ultimately an act of courage and self-respect, allowing you to reclaim control over your life and pursue authenticity and inner peace. 2. Lack of mutual respect. Mutual respect forms the foundation of healthy relationships, reflecting Stoic principles of dignity and self-control. When respect is lacking in a relationship, it often leads to misunderstandings, devaluation, and continuous tension. This can manifest in various ways, including destructive criticism, or disregard for each other's needs and feelings. Such attitude is not only corrode the relationship, but also deeply impact your self-esteem and emotional well-being. Stoic teachings emphasize treating others with the same consideration and respect we desire for ourselves. Therefore, when faced with a lack of mutual respect, it's essential to evaluate the relationship and consider necessary changes to restore a healthy balance. This may involve open dialogue, setting clear boundaries, and, if needed, distancing yourself from the relationship, prioritizing your dignity and mental health. 3. Hindering personal growth. Stoicism places a strong emphasis on personal growth and virtue as essential components of a fulfilling life. When relationships begin to impede this growth, it's crucial to take a step back and reassess their significance. Sometimes emotional bonds can pull us away from our path of self-improvement, prompting us to question the authenticity of these connections. This process of reflection requires courage and introspection, as it may entail re-evaluating family dynamics or distancing ourselves from friendships that hinder rather than contribute to our enrichment. Seneca's wisdom becomes particularly relevant here, urging us to seek genuine connections that endure the test of time and adversity. These relationships support us in our pursuit of wisdom and virtue, aligning with Stoic ideals of personal growth and authenticity. 4. Doing more harm than good. Toxic relationships can have detrimental effects on our mental, emotional, and even physical well-being, directly contradicting Stoic principles of inner peace and flourishing. Such relationships are characterized by persistent tension, unresolved conflicts, and a lack of emotional support, all of which hinder personal development and happiness. It's essential to recognize the signs of toxicity, which may include constant criticism, manipulation, or emotional abuse, as they perpetuate a cycle of negativity and drain our energy. While ending a toxic relationship can be challenging and accompanied by feelings of guilt or fear, it is ultimately an act of self-care and self-respect. By creating space for healthier and more constructive relationships, we can prioritize our well-being and pursue a life aligned with Stoic ideals of inner tranquility and flourishing. 5. Destructive emotions dominate. Stoic philosophy teaches the importance of maintaining control over our thoughts and emotions, especially in relationships where negative feelings like anger, jealousy, or resentment prevail. These destructive emotions can lead us away from the path of self-control and tranquility advocated by Stoicism, trapping us in a cycle of reactions and automatic responses. While it's natural to experience these emotions, allowing them to dominate our relationships can hinder our ability to maintain emotional balance and inner peace. Recognizing when a relationship consistently leads us to these negative emotional states is crucial for our well-being. It prompts us to assess the dynamics of the relationship and determine if it positively contributes to our growth and happiness. By drawing upon the Stoic principle of mastering our minds and responses, we can work towards addressing these destructive emotions and fostering healthier, more harmonious relationships aligned with our values and goals. 6. Compromising values. Living in harmony with our values is a central tenet of Stoicism, as it reflects our deepest beliefs and what we hold to be important and true. When relationships pressure us into compromising or betraying these values, it not only jeopardizes our personal integrity, but also leads to a profound sense of dissatisfaction and discomfort. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of staying true to our values, even when faced with difficult choices or external pressures. This requires the courage to stand firm in our convictions and to distance ourselves from situations or relationships that conflict with our principles. While reassessing a relationship based on its alignment with our values may pose challenges such as internal conflicts or fear of loneliness, it is essential for maintaining our self-respect and authenticity. Ultimately, choosing paths aligned with our values allows us to lead genuinely fulfilling and meaningful lives in accordance with Stoic ideals of virtue and integrity. 7. Preventing acceptance of reality. Stoic philosophy strongly emphasizes the importance of accepting reality as it is, free from illusions or denial. In the context of relationships, this principle is crucial for fostering authenticity and truthfulness. Relationships that encourage the denial of reality or tie us to illusions prevent us from living authentically and truthfully, which is at odds with Stoic teachings. Such relationships may involve fantasies, constant excuses for unacceptable behavior, or the creation of an alternative reality to avoid confronting difficult truths. However, this detachment from reality ultimately leads to frustration, dissatisfaction, and a lack of genuine connection. Stoicism teaches us to embrace reality, deal with situations as they are, and seek serenity within that understanding. By confronting the truth in our relationships, we can break free from illusions and cultivate deeper, more authentic connections based on honesty and mutual understanding. 8. Consistently failing communication. Effective communication is vital for building and maintaining healthy relationships, as it fosters understanding, empathy, and mutual respect. When communication consistently fails in a relationship, whether it's one-sided or ridden with conflict, it becomes a significant obstacle to harmony and mutual understanding. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of balance and harmony in relationships, both internally and externally. In the context of communication, this means practicing active listening, expressing oneself clearly and respectfully, and being open to dialogue and compromise. Communication marked by constant conflicts or domination by one party stifles the space for mutual understanding and erodes the foundation of the relationship. Therefore, it's essential to address communication barriers openly and honestly, seeking constructive solutions to improve communication dynamics and foster healthier, more fulfilling relationships aligned with Stoic principles of balance and mutual respect. 9. Any form of abuse. Stoicism, with its emphasis on self-respect and dignity, unequivocally directs us to never tolerate abusive or harmful behaviors in any relationship. Abuse in any form, be it physical, emotional, verbal, psychological, or financial, is completely incompatible with Stoic principles. Stoicism teaches us to recognize our intrinsic worth and refuse to accept treatment that compromises our integrity or well-being. Being in an abusive relationship means being in an environment that consistently devalues and dehumanizes, which starkly contradicts what Stoics consider a virtuous and dignified life. Recognizing that you're in an abusive relationship is the first crucial step in seeking help and instigating change. It's imperative to understand that abuse is never justifiable, and the responsibility for the abuse lies entirely with the abuser, not the victim. Seeking support, whether from friends, family, or professionals, is essential to extricate oneself from this situation. 10. Disrupting your tranquility. Attaining serenity and inner tranquility stands as a fundamental pursuit in Stoic philosophy, essential for a fulfilling and balanced life. When relationships consistently disrupt our inner peace, it signals a need to scrutinize these relationships and, if necessary, reevaluate or terminate them. Relationships that perpetuate internal turbulence through constant conflicts, anxiety, stress, or insecurity are incompatible with the Stoic principle of seeking serenity. Stoic philosophy guides us to value emotional balance and uphold inner calm, even in the face of challenging external circumstances. A relationship that serves as a perpetual source of disturbance obstructs the cultivation of this serenity, leading to a chronic state of emotional discomfort. This not only affects our mental health, but also diminishes our capacity to enjoy life and engage in meaningful activities. 11. Non-reciprocal relationships. Reciprocity serves as a fundamental aspect of healthy and sustainable relationships, reflecting Stoic principles of balance and mutual support. In balanced relationships, both parties contribute and receive in a fair and equitable manner, fostering mutual growth, respect, and satisfaction. However, when one side consistently assumes the role of the giver, while the other remains the perpetual receiver, an unequal dynamic takes root, leading to feelings of resentment, exhaustion, and devaluation. This imbalance transforms the relationship from a partnership into a burden for one of the parties, undermining its sustainability and overall health. Recognizing the signs of a non-reciprocal relationship is pivotal for addressing the issue, as it may involve open conversations about needs and expectations, redefining boundaries and responsibilities, and in some instances reconsidering the long-term viability of the relationship. In conclusion, the Stoic principles examined in the context of interpersonal relationships offer valuable insights for navigating the complexities of human connections and fostering personal growth. From recognizing signs of manipulation and control to prioritizing mutual respect and acknowledging the detrimental effects of toxic dynamics, Stoicism provides a framework for cultivating authentic and fulfilling relationships. By embracing the importance of self-mastery, acceptance of reality, and effective communication, individuals can navigate challenges while upholding their values and integrity. Moreover, Stoicism underscores the significance of seeking serenity, avoiding abusive situations, and advocating for reciprocity in relationships. Ultimately, by aligning our actions with Stoic ideals of virtue, resilience, and inner peace, we can strive to cultivate meaningful connections that contribute to our overall well-being and fulfillment.